afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Linda Brady, Pro Vice-Chancellor, and it's my very great pleasure to welcome you this afternoon to this ceremony. I now declare this congregation for the conferment of awards open.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, fellow Pro Vice-Chancellors, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, and most important of all, graduands. Let me echo Linda's words of welcome, and to the graduands, congratulations. Rarely has it ever been so good to see a room full of people. My name is George Talbot, and I am, among other things, Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, which is the academic home of all the graduands sitting to my left today. You completed your studies more than a year ago, and in a normal year, you would have celebrated your graduation last summer. But of course, 2020 was not a normal year, and public events of this character were simply not possible in summer of last year. Even this year, Edgehill is one of relatively few British universities to be holding physical graduation ceremonies, and we're now into our second week. And we're doing that because we think that the public recognition of your achievement is important. It's all been made possible by heroic work behind the scenes by teams of people across the university, all of whom deserve our grateful thanks. Studying for a degree does many things. It stretches you, challenges you, and builds your resilience. In your time here as undergraduates, or increasingly as postgraduates, you have grown and developed your confidence and talents as individuals, getting your assessments in on time, mostly, and learning from the feedback your professors and lecturers have provided. You have participated in teams and groups formally and informally, honed your problem-solving and presentation skills, and made friends and got into networks which should stay with you for many years to come. Coping with the pandemic has made you more resilient and resourceful. As a university, we have been keen to do our bit to support people through the global crisis. We donated all our PPE to hospitals in the region. We loaned out expensive equipment to hospitals a little further afield. We made available to essential workers our empty halls of residence when these people needed to isolate themselves from their families to prevent infection and keep the country going. We looked after our international students who were unable to return home because of travel restrictions, and we provided free supplies to any students on campus who had tested positive and were therefore confined to the rooms. It's the sort of university that we are, conscious of our privilege and our responsibilities. As well as that, in the time that you've been with us, the university has invested heavily in your student experience and that of those who will come after you. We've opened a terrific new library, we have won awards for our student accommodation and moved into the top 50 of the Guardian league tables, and we have also seen our medical school open its doors to students. Our new engineering department comes into existence next week. So, today, you graduate from a university on the up, which gives you a degree and additional cachet in the job market. We're proud of that. We are proud of you today as you cross the front here to receive your award in a few minutes. Our pride in you, however, pales into insignificance in comparison to the warm surge of joy which will be felt by those out here facing you sitting to my right. They have loved, supported, and nurtured you for a considerably longer period of time than the 3 years or so that we have known you. And our celebrations today are as much about them as they are about you. Savor it, all of you. We placed an order for good weather for the photographs, but whether our luck holds over a week is, I would say, a moot point. But with any luck, you will have some fine weather for the photographs afterwards. Whatever the background, sunshine or thunderclap, the snaps will be hitting social media in a matter of hours. And the best of them will end up in frames, perhaps in your family dwellings. Graduations, like weddings, are occasions which become seared into memory, regularly renewed each time you notice the photograph on the wall or on the mantelpiece. In some of the ancient universities and their descendants overseas, these ceremonies are called commencements rather than graduations. That's because a graduation isn't an ending. It's a taking a step. Literally, that's what the Latin root of the word means. Stepping out from one age of man or woman into another more mature one. For many of you, that will be about getting a job. For some of you, it may involve setting up a business. But for all of you, it's about applying what you've learned here and making your way in the world. In doing that, you are our ambassadors. And we are still here to support you through our career service and alumni office. We want to see you successful and happy, and we want you to keep in touch, sharing your stories, and it's never been easier to do that, so don't hold back. But today is your moment. Live it up to the full. Congratulations again. Ladies and gentlemen, let the show begin.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of Academic Board, I present students who are candidates for awards today. For Master of Science in Psychology Conversion, Catherine Allison. Tracy Connolly. Emma Jane Edisbury. Gemma Louise Francis. Catherine Teresa Hill. Daniela Katie Alexandra Marsh. Kendall Georgia Morell. Catherine Mary O'Donnell. Emily Louise Piers. Alice Smith. Nicole Chelsea Tisdall Watson. For Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Geography, Emily Cooper. Eloise Jane Coville. Joseph Michael Dunn. Sadie Lee Farrington. Cade Benjamin Aaron Gannon. Lydia Hinton Gaskell. Katie Louise Hart. Deanna Kendall. Gemma Louise Major. Rosary Bridget O'Donoghue. Elizabeth Salter. Lucy Ruth Shakeshaft. George John Stevens. Lloyd Edgar Tomlinson. Kimberly Melissa Waugh. For Bachelor of Arts with honours in Human Geography, Hannah Ruth Howard. For Bachelor of Science with honours in Educational Psychology, Rebecca Louise Barron. Eleanor Barbara Rose Harrison. Kerry Huff Jones. Neelam Master. Sean Natasha McMillan. Hannah Ruth Ransom. Claire Elizabeth Smith. Mark Richard Wickham. Amy Woodward. For Bachelor of Science with honours in Environmental Science, Kieran John Ball. Ben Matthew Hanna. Lewis John Hilton. Irma Kalego. Stephanie Louise Whitlock Wainwright. For Bachelor of Science with honours in Geography, Jessica Lucy Cross. Anna Charlotte Cutler. George Nathan Duffield. Molly Elizabeth Hepburn. Sian Elizabeth Lake. Kate Rowlands. Rebecca Jane Sanderson. Matthew Liam Stacey. Sam Stanley. Cameron Edward Cole Willits. For Bachelor of Science with honours in Geology with Physical Geography, Laura Emily Bennison. Ahmed Mohamed Rafiq Cohen. Kaelan Alexander Fowler. Louisa Jane Gallagher. Jamie Stephen Hudson. Amanda Louise Hughes. Ross James Page. Rhys James Welding. For Bachelor of Science with honours in Physical Geography, Jacob Daniel Ashbrook. Emma Oakley. Andrew John Charles Robinson. Harry James Skin. For Bachelor of Science with honours in Physical Geography and Geology, Lewis Gabriel Kane. Ross Alistair Mitchell. Elizabeth May Smith.
Yep. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology, Safina Iqbal Ali. Courtney Barker. Kira Rose Barnes. Charlotte Jane Berry. Natalie Ann Bowl. Megan Olivia Ann Boileau. Ilona Nikita Briggs. Elizabeth Jane Brown. Katie Louise Brown. Abigail Bucknell. Emily Jane Butlin. Holly Jean Conair. Jade Rhiannon Cowling. Chloe Hannah Dolphin. Courtney Louise Albeck. Sasha Michelle Fairhurst. Helena Grace Nicola Fletcher Hill. Joseph George Fuller. Lauren Beth Garden. Amanda Jane Garner. Sophie Nicole Green. Hannah Louise Gregan. Amy Jane Hargreaves. Jennifer Kate Hargreaves. Ellie J. Ruby Harris. Abby Harrison. Megan Ashley Hart. Caitlin Olivia Hatch. Jack Gary Heathcote. Georgia Emily Henderson. Danielle Sadie Henshaw. Kendall Elaine Hindley. Katie Louise Holding. Amy Lauren Howcroft. Daniel Ryan Kent. Megan Ellie Georgia Kettle. Olivia Jane Knox. Olivia Alice Larson. Matthew John Lavin. Amy Deborah Lloyd. Ellie Simone McAllister. Jessica Rose MacDonald. Apologies. Emily Louise Morris. Samuel Joseph Naylor. Emma Needle. Lauren O'Brien. Eleanor Alice Peat. Ben Penfold. Rebecca Kate Pennington. Emily Jade Posner. Alice Rachel Pyatt. Emily Tegan Rigby. Olivia Rimmer. Sophie Louise Ruddock. Ellie Beth Sanderson. Jade Elizabeth Scott. Sebastian Michael Skilbeck. Anna Rose Smith. Naomi Siobhan Smith. Taylor J. Emma Smith. Alia Talecha Sohiel. Abby June Swain. Reuben Walter Swift. Holly Elizabeth Thomas. Jessica May Trafford. Gabrielle Trotman. Abby Nicholas Sarah Truman. Marcus James Wall. Megan Louise Wilding. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology and Criminology, Elise Rose Adamson. Robson Luke Bagshaw. Sophie Lauren Baker. Alicia Bryony Bentley. Olivia Nicole Denby. Jade Rebecca Elliott. Kirsty Louise Gardner. Laura Frances Hughes. Hannah May Jones. Kerry Lloyd. Laura Leanne Lynch. John Jemiah McCaskill. Isabel Claire McPartling. Leah Eve Vaughan. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport and Exercise Psychology, Edward Thomas Graham. Robbie Thomas Grattan. Ross John Hall. Beth Louise Jones. Bethany Lowe. Albert William McKay. Declan Joseph McLaughlin. Chloe Olivia Mead. Eden Evie Reid Pickering. Alexander James Riley. Joseph Terence Varga. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of students.
If only I had that power at home. Can't even get the remote control these days. All I've done at the moment, tremendous clapping, but all I've done at the moment is shake a lot of sweaty hands. No one's got an award yet, but they will shortly, so some important words. So, concentrate. By the authority vested in me as a Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Edge Hill University, I hereby confer the Edge Hill University Awards for which you have been presented and congratulate you all. Wave those hats, well done. Good afternoon, everyone. We wanted to give you all the opportunity to be here today, and I'm delighted you've made it, so thank you. The world has changed, hasn't it? 2 years ago, if you walked into a shop or a bank wearing a face mask, they'd probably have had you arrested. Now, if you haven't got one, well, it's going to be an interesting few weeks, isn't it? But whilst there may be aspects of the past 16 months we want to keep, overall, I'm quite keen for those changes not to be permanent. We want to re-establish and strengthen those bonds of human contact. And that's one of the reasons why, unlike virtually every other university in the United Kingdom, we very much wanted to celebrate what you have achieved in the most trying of circumstances by holding this graduation ceremony. First of all, thank you for choosing to study at Edge Hill University, your university. The university is on a strong upward trajectory. Last year, we were shortlisted for the 5th time as the Times Higher University of the Year. 3 months ago, we were named as the Northern University of the Year by Educate. You surely can't have missed the banners as you came in. And during your time with us, we collected one of only 5 Global Teaching Excellence Awards, and we were the Times and Sunday Times University of the Year for student retention. Students study here, stay here, and today you graduate here. We would not have won those awards without you. My job, and that of my colleagues, is to ensure that the strengthening of your university continues year on year, so that proud today, you can be more proud over the next decade and beyond. And we are very proud of you. For the first 2.5 years, your experience was a pretty traditional one, but boy did that change following the announcement of the first national lockdown by the Prime Minister on the 23rd of March 2020. Whilst the university pivoted to fully online delivery overnight, you also had to make major changes to your learning. You had to adjust to online Collaborate, Teams meetings, time-limited assessments, and you did it brilliantly. But it's not just about your academic work. You will have grown and developed, made friends for life, taken opportunities you may not have dreamt of, and even more importantly, you must grasp the opportunities that lie ahead. You, our geographers and geologists, are helping us understand the world around us, where we've come from, where we might go to, how we as humans and our cultures and behaviours are shaping our planet and the ecosystems within which we live. And you are psychologists. You understand society, what makes people tick, and what drives behaviours. No organisation can function effectively without that understanding. And for all of you, there will be a wide range of careers open to you, businesses and organisations where you can and will make a difference. And all of you, our graduates in each of the ceremonies we are running over this fortnight, are part of the glue that holds our society together, even as others try to fragment it, and I applaud and thank you for that. But I do not see graduation as the end of a journey, it is the start. In the US, they call it commencement, a beginning. It's an important staging post, but I hope for each and every one of you, it is a stepping stone to successful careers, and equally, perhaps more importantly, happy, healthy, and fulfilling lives. Each and every one of you leaves with our thanks and our very best wishes for the future. But this is adieu and not goodbye. We will be here to support you. Our careers service will willingly help you. Our alumni association will invite you back. In time, you might come back to us for further study, and we will be delighted if you do. And in any event, I'm sure colleagues in your faculty and departments will be happy to see your head pop around the door from time to time. But first, enjoy today. You've earned it. You walked into this hall as graduands, you leave as graduates. It's a big step, and you've made it. Memories of today and those letters behind your name will never leave you. Congratulations. Our thoughts, thanks, and very best wishes go with each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the ceremony. It definitely is after 5 o'clock, so I'm sure you're ready for some refreshments. Picnic boxes can be collected from the black tents on the approach to the main building. I think the sun is just trying to make an appearance for us, but apparently indoor picnics are all the rage anyway, so don't give up hope. Otherwise, I just hope you have an excellent evening and very safe journeys home, and I declare this congregation closed.